Mr. Chair, we acknowledge the usefulness of AU's peace support operations. However, the operations come at huge financial costs. With the current United States administration and the growing interest of our traditional partners on conflicts outside the African continent, it is becoming increasingly difficult for our countries, at least in the immediate term, to shoulder total costs of peace support operations on the continent. As such, our continent must continue to maintain a blend of military and diplomatic approaches in its conflict prevention and resolution endeavors. Against this backdrop, we urge this Council to ensure that the concept of future peace operations, particularly the UN-mandated ones, make provision for diplomatic and political strategies that will ultimately address the root causes of conflict. We also urge the Council to ensure that the exit strategies of future AU PSOs include elements that ensure that national and local institutions can effectively anticipate and manage shocks and relapse multipliers.
We commend you, Chairperson, for your foresight in calling for renewed momentum in prevention efforts. For not only is conflict prevention less costly, it also provides countries a unique opportunity to strengthen their national compact in search for common grounds as they endeavor to build more peaceful, stable, and prosperous societies for all other people. This is also the vision underpinning the Secretary General's new agenda for peace, in which he underlined the primacy of politics and the need for member states to establish, where needed, their own national peace-building and conflict prevention mechanisms. Prevention, indeed, must start at home. And consistent with the United Nations Charter, regional organizations such as the African Union and, of course, regional economic commissions and regional mechanisms have a key role to play in this regard.
Over the years, the GPE has mobilized substantial resources supporting hundreds of millions of children in synergy with private sector. Yet, global challenges remain immense. Too many children are still out of school, and the education systems are under severe strain. Fragmented or short-term solutions are not enough. What is needed is a radical shift. Education is a strategic, long-term investment on global stability and growth, as hundreds of millions of young people will enter the labor market in the years ahead. This is why Italy is proud to co-lead this campaign and to do it together with Nigeria, a key African player and partner.
A quality education is not only their fundamental right, but also the key to unlocking their potential. Yet, as we speak, more than 270 million children and youth are out of school. Sadly, over 100 million of them are in Africa. Unfortunately also, millions more and or learning. Ladies and gentlemen, education systems are overstretched, underfunded, and strained by conflict and climate shocks. This is why the Global Partnership for Education, GPE, matters more than ever. By 2040, nearly 900 million young people from the 91 GPE partner countries will enter the workforce. They must have the skills and knowledge to thrive. It is in this context that GPE is launching our most ambitious financing campaign yet. We are seeking $5 million investment. With this investment, GPE will mobilize another 10 billion from other innovative financing.
Needs are most urgent, and we are the top contributor to the Global Partnership for Education, whose work is indispensable. Colleagues, during these difficult times, we recognize that many issues compete for attention, from conflict to climate change to poverty. To keep the momentum going, we must shift the narrative on education, highlighting its foundational role in fostering the green and digital transitions and other skills for employment. And we must advocate for new, sustainable financing models. This means broadening the sources of funding, forging new partnerships, and strategically leveraging our limited grant resources as catalysts to unlock greater investments.